Good morning, Bronwyn. How are you going?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you. Thank you so much for your time for joining us today. It's so great to be able to chat with you.
No problem.
Bronwyn, do you maybe want to start by just introducing a little bit about yourself, about your business, and just kind of talk to us a bit about who you are?
Okay. My name's Bronwyn. I'm a remedial massage therapist and I own MacArthur Holistic Healthcare in Campbelltown in New South Wales. At the moment, it's not just me, it's me and some part-timers, I guess, mostly massage though. But the plan is to grow it to be a multimodality clinic.
Fantastic. That's awesome. How long have you been massaging for?
2006.
Excellent. Nice. Fantastic. All right. So let's have a bit of a chat about, you've obviously done the program with us, which was fantastic. Let's talk a bit about where you were before we started. Where was your business at?
Okay. I've been in business for myself roughly 3 years now. And I was getting to the point where I thought, need to make a decision. Will I keep going or will I get a job? And so then I saw the program. So I thought, give it a go. Can't hurt. So there were weeks where I was seeing maybe 2-3 people. Mm-hmm. Haven't had one of those weeks since I did the program, thank goodness. Yeah. So, I was getting a little bit jaded, I guess. I didn't feel as though I was getting anywhere, and so I needed to do something.
Yeah, nice. So maybe just talk us through what stood out to you. If you've obviously, you've been massaging for a while and you've been running your business for a few years, what sort of stood out to you in the program?
Oh, okay. I have done some other coaching, and whilst it was good, it wasn't practical, if you know what I mean. So it's a really practical program. So it's a step-by-step. If you need hand-holding, there's hand-holding. And so it was like a paint by numbers, I guess. So you weren't left wondering, well, okay, that's really good theory, but what do I do with it? Yeah.
Nice.
That's what's about. It was do this, then do this, then do this. Yeah.
Nice. So it's like a step-by-step thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love that. I love that. And so what, was there anything in there that you didn't know that you needed to know? Like often that's a comment that we get from people. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Is there anything that you can think of that someone was like, wow, I've not heard of that before, but yeah, I can see how I need it?
Yeah. Some of the stuff, I guess, I'm not good with the laws, I guess, around staffing. Mm-hmm. So that was a big one, especially given that I'm about to change the way I'm staffing from the program. And there was the computer. I wanted to know how to sell products. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know how to sell product from putting it on the website. So that was a big one for me. That was something that I've wondered about for a long time, and I've asked people and only ever gotten roundabout responses, no real answer that I could use. So that was awesome.
So you're now selling some of your products on your website?
Well, I'm working on getting my assistant, also known as my husband, to do that. But I now know how to do it, so it's not a mystery to me anymore.
Yeah, fantastic. I love that. It's not a mystery. That's awesome. Awesome stuff. So what were some of your tangible results from going through the program? What have you noticed now? Where's the business at?
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, no more 3 massage weeks. Thank goodness. Towards the end of the program, I had my biggest week. Haven't been able to duplicate that since, and not using this as an excuse, but we've had Christmas and I've had a couple of really nice holidays. So
it's a good reason. That's awesome.
So this is like week and a half back from my last holiday. So, I'm really pumped to sort of get into it and get things happening again. So last week was a really big week. I guess partly from the program and partly because I was sort of missing for a little while from the business. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Come back and see you. So that, the bank account is growing, which is awesome. Yeah, it's a result that you want. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's probably the 2 biggest.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's a big week look like for you? How many people are you seeing in a big week?
Oh, okay. So around about 18 for me. And my goal is no more than 24, and 20 would be fantastic. So, that, to me, that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you were having weeks where it was 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the program, you're at 18.
Yeah.
And you've been able to haven't been able to replicate it only because you've been on holidays.
Yeah.
Like,
so good.
Yeah, how good is that? How good is that? And now you're coming back into it and things are already picked up for you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing stuff. And I think that's certainly what gets us super excited, but it's also really exciting to see you take action, because it's not something that you've just gone, oh yeah, I should do that, I should do that. You're actually you've learned what the steps were, then you've actually followed through and taken action, and that's where your results have come from. So it's absolutely phenomenal. Massive well done. Is there anything that you would like to share about your experience in the program that just maybe that you wanted to share?
Yeah, okay. There are days where I thought, what the hell am I doing? Because it's a big commitment, 6 days or part of a day. It's not a whole day. 6 days a week. There were some days that were really easy, and there were some days that were hard. And I'm not a techie sort of person, so I hated the website stuff. But like I said, it was the stuff I needed to know. Yeah. I managed to keep up though. I didn't fall behind. So 6 weeks, and I was there all the way. So it's not a breeze, but it's also very doable.
Yeah, nice. And I know that was something that we had in our first conversation, was highlighting that often procrastination was something that would get in the way for you. And talk to us a bit about what was put in place to make sure, what sort of accountability was put in place to make sure you actually followed through.
Yeah, okay. So the way that you guys email us every day and let us know who's up with the program and who's falling behind, it's like, I don't want to be on that list of falling behind. So that was one of the things that kept me motivated. I mean, obviously there was a goal for me anyway, but yeah, that kept me going, because it's very easy when you're on your own. If you don't have any accountability, it's, I'll get that done tomorrow, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know that as a coach, again, often people get really excited by the big picture. Yes, I'm going to be able to see this many clients and charge this. It's going to be awesome. Oh, I don't know. I just got sick of that, so I didn't bother with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like one day, woohoo, and the next day, and I'm kind of done with that now.
Yeah, so and it's very easy to just go, oh, well, no one's watching. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. And so to have that, we know that there are 3 components that make the program really, really powerful. Is that there's the content. Obviously, you've got to learn stuff. That's part of it. Mm-hmm. It's the community, so that you're surrounded by great people, but it's also the accountability, so that it's not just, great, here's this awesome stuff, go and learn it. We're actually going to be coaching you all the way through it and giving you feedback when you want it and stuff like that. So that's awesome. If there was anybody that was thinking about doing the program, what advice would you have for them?
Okay. I think if you're at a stage where your business isn't growing and you really don't know what to do next and you don't know what to focus on, then this is probably something really good to do. I know that this is your program and all of that, but honestly, it's the best one that I've done in terms of practicality, and it's not one where I've gone, oh my God, I spent all that money, it was no good, because I have done that before, and I've spent more than what your program cost and nothing out of it. Yeah. And not totally their fault, largely my fault, because it just wasn't what worked for me.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, no, I really appreciate your honesty and your openness with that, because it's true. There is lots. I know I've done programs before where I've signed up and gone, yoo-hoo, and it's like, we want to make sure that people are actually connecting and resonating and are getting that follow up and ultimately seeing results, because that is the most exciting thing, to be able to help you take the right steps to go from 3 or 4 clients a week some weeks to 18 in 6 weeks.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah,
it's absolutely awesome, and I love that. I love the excitement and enthusiasm, and I'm really proud of you for stepping up, because I know that this was a stretch. I was like, right, you're going to have to do this, you're going to have to do this, and you were like, oh, and I know that you followed through. You stepped up, you literally stepped up to the plate and followed through with that. So thank you so much for being an amazing part of the program.
Well, thank you for having a fantastic program, because as you know, it wasn't easy to bring on board. It's like, no, I've done others, it didn't help. No, how's yours better? And it is better.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your words of wisdom. It's been great chatting with you, and we'll take care and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks. Bye.